Hello, everybody. Let me get this where. All right. Try to get me framed here where it looks all right. There. Lights on me. This is hotel life. Hotel life, kiddos. All right. So let me know who you are, where you're from, all of this stuff, right? If this is your very first time here, make sure that you click the subscribe button and you also hit the bell so you get notified whenever I go live any other time. I go live every single day. It's different times every day. So like right now, it's darn near 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, but it's the time that we could go, right? So this is what we do. Tonight's live is going to be one of my Q&A lives. So it's Ask Me Anything. So for those of you that don't know, I am a professional business strategist, and I have been working with businesses for years. And I work with them in the digital world, but I also have grown my own Young Living team. So I'm in network marketing as well. We're fixing some light here. And grown my own Young Living team to gold in 6 months. For those of you that aren't aware of what that means, it typically takes between 4 and 5 years to hit that rank. And we did it within 6 months. And it's all because of strategy and not just strategy, but heart. Because the way that I see things is we have to care about people first. We have to give a rip about what they actually are looking for as a solution. And then we need to provide a solution for them. It's never about us, and it's always about them. And there are different strategies that I have created that allows us to come from that heart space and build our business like bosses. Okay. Another thing that I'm extremely passionate about is people having money. Some people have a hard time or a problem with people making money. I don't. I believe that all of the good people in the world need to be the people with the money, because that's how we create shift. That's how we shift the world that we live in, is by having control. And at current, control equals money, right? So if all the good people in the world have money, then we're going to be doing good things with it. So that's also how I feel. So I talk about, income streams and being able to financially support yourself outside of a 9-to-5 job if you want to, or in addition to a 9-to-5 job. I'm about all of that stuff. I'm about living authentically. I'm about living the life that you came here to live, and to always be in service to others, but still be able to make a living doing it, right? So that is, if I were to have a calling card, it would be that. So everybody, or not everybody, one person tonight is going to, and here's a little fun fact about me. I always have my planner with me, and I don't know why. So it's always here, and it's not like I need to mark anything off. It just feels good that my planner is in my lap. But as you guys have questions, somebody's going to win something tonight, and it's going to be somebody that has asked a question. Okay, so somebody's winning something, and it's going to be because you asked a question. So make sure that you ask questions on here, because I want to help you. My favorite questions to answer are questions about you being stuck with something and trying to move through it. I don't care what it is. I'm familiar with darn near every way we could possibly be stuck doing anything. So I really like to work with that first, because once you're unstuck, once you can get out of that, then you'll be able to move forward in freedom. Mildred, hello, girl. I'm here. Hello. And Austin, yes. So tomorrow, you guys, so I'm in Austin, Texas right now, you guys. Tomorrow, we are going to be having a get-together. So if you want to be involved in that get-together, pay attention to the Gold Getters group on Facebook, because that is where I'm going to be putting the event for the get-together, okay? So that's happening tomorrow, and yeah. Sandy, yay, I made it, yes! Sarah, hey. Hello, Sarah. Deb, Warsaw, Ontario, Canada, boom. Tiffany, hello from Kentucky. Hey, Tiffany. Nicole, hey, girl, hey. Chantel, Good evening. You missed the 46-degree weather here in Iowa today. Well, I wouldn't say I missed it. I was not there for it. You are correct. Oh my word. Well, 46 degrees is pretty good for you guys. I thought it was going to be like 10 degrees, and I was like, "Oh, this is not going to be pretty." I heard it's going to be like, I hate to say this. I'm so sorry. I think it's going to be like 70 degrees tomorrow. Nora. Mildred, what type of camera do you use for YouTube videos? I upload my videos from an old phone, but I'd like to use better resolution. Absolutely. So,
you want me to handle that?
You can. Do you want to come over here?
Oh, I don't know if I want to come over there.
Come over here.
Okay.
Oh, come and sit on the chair.
Okay.
Mike's gonna come handle that one.
Oh, okay. What's the question?
It's so cozy. What's the what camera do we use for YouTube?
Okay, so we're not using it now.
Right.
So I'm the camera guy, but we're just using the standard whatever's in a MacBook. So it's not as good quality as you can probably tell while we're on location. It looks a little grainy and stuff. Martha's phone, which she did her last video on goal getters from, is way better quality than this computer, which is my computer. But when you see him usually on YouTube, that's what I'm betting your question is.
Probably.
We use a Panasonic GH4, which is like it's a mirrorless camera. It looks like a camera you take pictures with, but they actually take really great video. And we run it into a MacBook. It could be ran into like a Windows laptop or whatever too. But we run it in with a device called a capture card, which makes it so your computer thinks it's a webcam. And the big plus here is if that all sounded too techie, which I understand it does, that's kind of techie, we are going to have a course. Oh, no.
We are going to have a course that's going to describe it all.
Yeah, we're going to have a course that goes through all of our gear for our videos, the ones that look good but not.
That's going to be in Dreamers Academy. So that whole, you know how Dreamers Academy is going to be basically the behind the scenes of everything on how you build a brand, like what we've built, like that's part of it, right? That we go all the way into the meta of how we've done it.
There's you and me inside this video.
It's like Inception.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So there, Mildred.
Was that okay?
I think that was fantastic. I think you nailed it, bro. Sarah got me another Ningxia shot. Let's do this. Oh my word. Heidi, was your husband always supportive of you building a Young Living business? Were you, Mike?
What?
Was your husband always supportive of you building a Young Living business?
At first I was like,
yeah, you gotta play with your Legos, baby.
At first I didn't know. Well, I guess I should come over there.
This is gonna be a Mike and Martha show.
I was never resistant to it.
Baby, get the Lego out of your mouth. We've got a 5-year-old we have to wrangle here. I'm just gonna tell you, he was not sure how it was going to work out. He still let me spend time on it, but we also had a digital marketing agency, so he wanted to make sure that like the time spent on it wasn't taking away from our other business. So it was very like, that's why I had to like figure out a way that would be duplicatable, because I needed to make sure that I could still service my other clients and make sure that the thing that our main business was still good as I was bringing this up. And the fun thing is that this has now turned into our main business, and we were able to offload clients because this is what I love. You guys are what I love, right? Like I love Young Living. So it's a very cool thing. I just answered it for you, Mike.
Okay.
Elise, favorite thing that has happened for you since getting gold to gold in 6. Favorite thing that has happened for you? Honestly, my favorite thing is meeting all of you guys. And it's not, I mean, not physically meeting. I love physically meeting you guys, but I wouldn't have known you guys if that didn't happen. Because when that happened, the world opened up in a way that, well, because I have the system and I'm able to teach it to people, now I have a relationship with you guys that I wouldn't have had before. And my world would have been so less colorful than it is now. And this, like, I can honestly say, this fizzy water makes me burp. Sorry, guys. I can honestly say that I've got like friends for life that I wouldn't have had if I hadn't hit gold in 6 months. The friends that I have now in Gold Getters, like, we're not just side by side growing businesses. A big thing that I always say is it was never just about business. It's never just about business. It shouldn't be just about business. We're building relationships with each other and we're like family, right? And that's my favorite thing that has happened. Sarah, yes, money isn't evil. It's what you do with it. What are you going to do with your RCD? What are you going to do with your RCD? Yes, exactly. Can we hear a soapbox tonight? My fave. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I get a soapbox going. We have to see if people get me going or not. Crystal, yay, so exciting. Yes. Sandy, when you say you work 2 hours a day, is that everything you need to do for your YL biz total? Yes, it is. And I'm going to break that down. That's also going to be in my Dreamers Academy. There's going to be a small courselet on what I do and how I break that up. Okay, so that's also going to be there. Kaylee, the first YouTube live. Yes. And I'm in Western Iowa. It was in the 50s here and gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Nicole, will your hubby be offering any male-specific training? Oh. My hubby's bat signal is fitness, supplements, and nutrition. Lots of guys in gym environment are using steroids, want the quick fix. Yes. Mike is an avid worker outer. And he uses, my goodness, he almost uses more YL stuff than I do. That's weird. Like, he's not weird, but like, it's strange because I use a lot of YL stuff is what I'm trying to say. It's not like I only use one thing and then he uses, more than me, but like I use a lot and he uses more than me. So yeah, he may do some trainings. I don't know. We hadn't really talked about that.
Tell us what you want.
Tell us what you want. Tell us what you want. You tell us what you want Mike to talk about, and he'll talk about it. Mildred, is it true that if we make videos on YouTube and we mention YL or any other brand, we become YouTubers? We won't get paid by YouTube because of royalties or something like that? No, I don't know of that.
No, you can talk about whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
okay,
come over here. Mike's the YouTube pro.
You can talk about YouTube or you can talk about YL all you want on YouTube. You should follow your compliance stuff though. But so there's monetizing your channel, which happens, you have to hit 1,000 subscribers and then you have to hit 4,000 watch hours in 12 months. And then YouTube looks at your channel to see if it can be monetized. And then it, puts ads. It shows certain people, it tracks people's cookies and puts ads in your video based on their cookies. Or,
I think she knows that. She just thinks that YouTube might not do it, or she heard that YouTube might not monetize if Young Living is mentioned.
Oh, okay. I don't think they would. The only thing that would set off their red flags would be there's a section when you upload a video that says paid promotion. So if we made a video and Young Living, like Young Living they specifically paid us to talk about something in the video. Then you have to mark paid promotion so YouTube knows about it. Like, the only thing I think would creep out YouTube if you did that but you didn't mark paid promotion and someone was paying to be in your videos and you weren't using that, you weren't marking that. So if that makes sense, I could show you, or when you upload a video, you can see it. It's in the options. It says paid promotion. And I never knew what that meant until like a while back. I was like, oh, okay, I understand that now. YouTube wants to know if you're getting paid to advertise stuff in your videos that's not part of their stuff. So
yeah,
hopefully that would be the only thing I think that would maybe YouTube, as they were like, once you hit those benchmarks, they look at your channel, they study all the stuff to make sure that you're okay to be in their partner program, which you get paid. So they would probably look at that, and that would be the only thing I think they would probably look at.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, can I go away now?
Yes, for now.
All right.
Lori, we touched base on this earlier privately. My stuck is I have many people wanting products, but want to order from me as soon as I tell them I can help them get their own account. They ghost. That's then what? So the problem happens earlier, in my opinion. If we tell them that they need to get their own account and then they ghost, the problem has happened much earlier, because we should be having those conversations with them, like the consultative conversation that you go through the conversation cheat sheet and Go for Gold. When you're going through that conversation with them, like, you're finding out exactly what they need and why and all of that stuff. And then basically it behooves them. It makes sense to them for them to get a membership because it's going to cost them less money in the long run. But you don't really have, so far as sales is concerned, you don't really have a leg to stand on if you don't know about the person's, what they're looking for, right? So if they ghost you and you have like just told them, that they need to get this product and they ghost you, then you probably haven't had enough of a conversation about what their needs were, because you don't really have a leg to stand on, if that makes sense. You can't go back to, saying something like, well, because then if they ghost you, message them back 4 days later and be like, oh, it looks like I was so busy, I lost track of our conversation, yada, yada. The Ray Higdon thing, which is I really like that. But you can't really say like, well, okay, so we need to get this set up for you so you can X, Y, and Z. Because if you don't know their their solution, what they're looking for, then you're not going to have any, you've cut yourself off at the knees. So in my opinion, if people are ghosting, consistently ghosting like that, what we need to look at is what happens in the beginning. We need to look at, because there's a hole in your conversation, there's a hole in your funnel somewhere where you're not creating the connection enough of you need this, of this is going to help you out a ton, right? So that's what I would say, is we need to go back further in the conversation. Monica, what video editing software do you use? We'll go through that in the course whenever we add that to Dreamers Academy. Mildred, sorry, I'm just going to burp on screen here. Mildred, should I keep a copy of my videos? I worry about editing and compliance as things change. I keep copies. I keep copies of them. Sarah, so I don't have anyone doing the biz. I've enrolled the majority of my team. I've asked one of my members if I could, and you probably mean strategically place, under her, and told her what I meant, and she said no. How can I grow? You bring in builders. So you intentionally bring in people that are already ready to run, right? If you've bring in the builders already, then just do that. If you haven't bring in the builders yet, then take that course. It's super cheap. Take that course. That I walk you through the conversations and how you find the people and all of the things. That's how you bring in people that are intentionally ready to run this as a business, because turning Turning somebody who is not a business person into a business person is much more difficult than bringing in a business person and saying, here's a really good potential income stream. Let me show you how to do this, and plugging them in. Okay, that is easy. And if we're looking at the lowest barrier to entry, which obviously we are, that's it. Okay, turning a customer into a business builder is more difficult than bringing in a business person and teaching them how to run. Now, obviously, with the business, you don't just bring in people that are wanting money. You bring in people that can see how it aligns with them. Okay. So when I say bringing in builders and letting them run, and I say that they're better or they're going to run faster or more quickly than somebody that, is a product user and becomes a builder, that's true. But here's the deal is I'm not saying bring in builders that don't care about Young Living but only want to make a buck. No, heavens no, right? I just turned into my grandma. But seriously, that's you want to bring in people that see how it align with their lives. And that's what you learn and bring on the builders is how to do that, how to bring in people that see that this makes sense in alignment with what they already do, right? Which means that they'll go ahead, that they'll love Young Living anyway. So there's that. Let me see. There's a message held for review here. I don't know what that is. Oh, someone said, can I get, I'm not even going to read it.
Is it a hater?
No, it's not a hater. It's like, it's somebody asking for followers.
Oh.
Let's see. Man, there's a lot of questions, y'all. Da 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 da. Lori, by the way, if anyone is contemplating getting Golden 6, do it. Martha is just as wonderful off screen as on screen. Just saying. Oh, you guys are so freaking sweet. I love being in front of you. I love physically being in the same space as a bunch of Young Living people. That might be one of my favorite things in life. One of my favorite things. Another one is my baby. My baby is number one. My baby is number one to anything else. She's my favorite. Yes, that's right. You're my favorite thing ever. She's got the biggest smile. I love you, baby. But second to that is being in a room full of Young Living people, because you guys, we're changing the world. We're doing this. We're doing this thing. And I love how fired up you guys get. And it's not a fake fire. It's not getting fired up, going home and not knowing what to do with it. It's getting fired up, going home and signing people up. Like that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Gary would be proud, you guys. Gary would be proud. Hashtag oils in every home. And we are doing it. Okay. Mildred, thank you so much, Mike. Oh, awesome. Sarah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who loves her soapboxes. Soapboxes equal passion. Aw. Krish, thanks for the information. I'm going to buy your system very soon. Awesome. Yeah, whenever feels right to you. No biggie. Robin, I have a question. I made my main YL group, who I invited everyone to my lead group. Oh, these are, Robin, I'm sorry. These are like go for gold questions. So, go ahead and ask those questions in the actual student group, okay? Because we're going to confuse people. And this is like public facing and not everybody has taken Go for Gold. So I can't answer those. I'm really sorry. Go ahead and ask in the student group though. Krish, can you please give the coupon code? Thanks. Sure. The coupon code is new member, all one word. Mike, you want to put that in the comments, or can you easily? New member, all one word. So it's easy to just put it in quotes, new member with no spaces. Sarah, what are your favorite apps for business? You mentioned MacBook, so Brownie Points, so if they're also available on Android. My favorite apps for business. Let me see. Let me look at my phone. Let me see what I got. Notepad. No joke. That's probably my favorite one. Like that is my Notepad. Literally, that's where everything goes. So that everybody has. Let me see the other ones. Word Swag I use for my graphics. and they're so fast and easy. So word swag. Another one is, where is it? Shoot, I just had it a second ago. Hang on just a second. I'm trying to see what's actually really important here, because a lot of it's just, you know, a bunch of apps. Maybe that is it. Oh yeah. This one is very, so the biggest ones are the ones that I already told you, and then this one is called Ditto, and it's on this is on an iPhone. On an Android, it's called something else, and I can't remember. Rachel, if you're watching, can you tell them what it's called on an Android? What it is basically a quick copy paste thing. So you know how you answer the same questions over and over and over again, either for your team or for people that are asking questions. I mean, when you champion some products, they just keep asking the same questions. God bless them. They don't know. It's not their fault. They don't know what you just answered 10 minutes ago. It's not their fault. But a way to make it really easy to navigate is to put the answer in here. And then what you do is it becomes a keyboard on your, like whenever you're messaging anybody, so you can go straight to it and just tap it and it auto puts it. It's like copy paste. It puts that entire answer into the thing. So you will save so much time by using that. That's one of my favorite things ever. Seriously, that's awesome. Darlene, I think my favorite thing I learned yesterday is that we are under the same RCD and you are my oily cousin. We are truly family. Oh, I love it. We are totally oily cousins. Kaylee, as working business owners and homeschool parents, how do you find the time to work, teach, do home life, as well as free time? Also bonus points for pronouncing my name right. Oh, thanks. As working business owners and homeschool parents. So I'm not a full-blooded homeschool parent right now. I am a vacationing homeschool parent right now. And what I mean by that is Nora is in Montessori school right now. Well, not right now. We're in Austin right now. But she's in Montessori school until she turns 6. So she's developing the structure through them. And then we're going to go back to homeschooling. So I can't actually, with all truthfulness, say that we're homeschooling right now, because we're not. But she does come home at 2:30, and it's not like she's there all day by any means. But yeah, still setting aside time and everything. It's scheduling. I never realized how important scheduling was until I was running my Young Living business, because whenever we integrate social media into, I'm sort of just, everything is squeezing up toward my neck right now. Gotta sit up tall. Okay. I'm sitting in an armchair and I was starting to squish down into the side of the armchair. And I was turning into like a little nugget of Martha. So it's all about scheduling. I didn't realize it because when you're integrating social media into your life, then people literally can be messaging you at any time of the day. And I think us as women, especially, whenever people message us, we feel like we have to say something back right that moment. We have to instantly gratify the person that's messaging us, and we have to just get right back to them. And what I have actually done is instead of getting right back to people, because people understand. And the thing is, when people send you the message, they don't even expect for you to get right back to them. That's our own stuff, right? So I just set up times where I message people. So I'll have 50 messages, And then I just go through, you know, in 10 or 15 minutes, I go through and answer them all. I don't have to consistently answer them all through the entire day. I can let them pile up, and then I spend 15 or 20 minutes going through that stuff. So setting up those windows like that is super duper important. It's really just, it's time management. It's organizing that time. Michelle, what is the one oil you can't go without? Oh my goodness. The one oil, there's two. I'm going to say two. One is Believe, because I love that. That's my affirmation oil. And then the second one is Progessence Plus. And that's because that's why I'm still married, I think. Seriously. So I like being married, so Progessence Plus. And then I like achieving my goals. So Believe. Nicole. Oh, Nicole's giving us some ideas for men videos. So how men can grow a YL business.
Okay.
And and then she put that again. Okay, so that one. Let's see. Elise, my husband would love it. He keeps loaning out my diffuser. He would love to know how to best help older men. Oh, awesome. Crystal, what's your best advice when you bust your tail to build your team and sometimes feel like you give them all the pieces they need to succeed alongside you, but life just keeps getting in their way? You just have to model the behavior, okay? If it's not their time, you can't make it their time, okay? If it's not their time, it's not their time, and it has absolutely nothing to do with you. All you do is you model the behavior to them. You show them what it looks like to be working the business and such, and then you continuously bring in new builders. Do not act like the builders that are currently on your team have to be there forever, right? We need to be able to consistently bring in new builders, which is why I have courses on bringing in builders. And the reason why is because we need to consistently be bringing them in, because life does happen, and we can't expect everybody to want to run like we do. So so there's that. That's what I would say. Sarah, have you ever paired the Sahara Sunset with other palettes, colors, or do you just use that palette? So I use Sahara Sunset palette with the eyeliner, the black eyeliner stuff. The eyeliner stuff, what I've done, and I found this out from somebody at beauty school, and it wasn't taught at beauty school, but it was a girl at my table, to mix the matte primer. So put matte primer on your eyeliner brush, and then dip it in the black eyeliner, and then use it. Because before, if you just dip it in water or something, you can get like a kind of gray line, but this is like a really good black line right here. And that's from that matte primer with the black eyeliner. And then beneath, but it's all kind of rubbed off now because it's late in the day. But beneath is where I do some of that brown multitasker, the same color that I use in my eyebrows. And I use brown multitasker down here. But yeah, that's rest of it's all Sahara Sunset. Mike, were you dancing?
What?
Mike's dancing.
I don't know.
I don't know. I was dancing either. Sarah, well, that's different. You creeping out YouTube instead of vice versa. Yeah. Lori, it's when they see me using something or posting about it, that's when they want it. Oh yeah, but they want to buy it from me. Yeah, just you have to have the conversation with them then. So go back to the conversation cheat sheet, go through the consultative conversation with them, and then find out what the other needs are, because it's never just that. Sarah, in regards to Sarah Ricci's question about strategic placement, should you ask before placing members under them or just do it? I ask because I'm letting them know that I'm going to be doing this. And then I say that, basically what my first question that I ask is, Okay, so you're spending 100 PV per month. Do you see yourself doing that for a while? Because I don't want to put somebody under someone else if they're not going to benefit from it. If they're not spending 100 PV, if they're not spending 100 PV, then it's not going to make a difference, right? Then they're not going to be able to benefit from that. So, so that's the first question. And then whenever they say yes, then I say, okay, cool. So here's a deal. In the strategy of how I use my resources, which are people that sign up under me, and how I strategically place them, I put them in different places, right? And the place where you are, I would like to be able to build that up if you're going to continue spending 100 PV per month. If not, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. But if you are, you're going to likely get a little kickback from this as well. It's just like that. Mike did the new member code. Kayla asked what I make on average per month on my YL check. I don't want to say that, and the reason why I don't want to say that is because I'm not sure what compliance says about that. They don't like for us to say stuff like that. And you said you're familiar with the income disclosure, looking for a real life example. Just the income disclosure, I'm a gold, so it's in there. It looks like that. So, but I'm not playing around with compliance, so I'm sorry, Kayla. Krish, thanks, Mike. RB, Rachel here. Hey, Rachel. The Android version of the copy paste app is called Native Clipboard. There it is. Sarah, I've always asked first. This person I knew wouldn't do the business, wanted to work on that leg. She didn't want to make any money. Man, isn't that crazy? I've had people like that, though. I've had people like that. God bless them. I don't get it, but I have them. Sarah, my everything is squeezing up toward my neck. Best quote ever. Michelle, believe is my absolute favorite. Ramona, hi there. Hey, Ramona. Nicole, so Ditto is like the conversation cheat sheet on the go. Sweet. Yes, girl. Yes, it's absolutely that. I have every part of the conversation cheat sheet saved into Ditto. Kayla, no problem. Okay, cool. Yeah, the ranges are too vague for me. No hard feelings. I respect your pride. When you're as public as I am, there are people that like to report other people for conduct and compliance, and I'm not giving them any ammo. So I'm not going to say. I love you so much, but I'm not going to give people any ammunition. So there is that. Okay, well, you guys, let me pick a winner. Okay, we're going to do this and this and this. I'm kind of scrolling up and down on the questions here. Boop. Sandy Brunner. Sandy Brunner is the winner. Sandy Brunner. You win. Sandy, do me a favor and message me your address. A bunch of gifts are going out on Tuesday. So yours will be, well, I don't know if yours will be included then. It'll be included next week probably because I need to get home and buy some more stuff. So I need to do that. But you win, Sandy. Yay! Darlene, just hashtag be like Martha. Crystal, this was awesome. Thank you. Monica, can you please do a class on how to write our elevator speech? Yes, that's going to be in Dreamers Academy. That's 100% going to be in there. Deb, congratulations. Sandy, so grateful. Yeah. Woo. All right. I feel like doing all of this, right? Anyway, that reminds me of that 70s show. Oh, yeah. And we brought the bat bear, the bat signal bear. I feel like I want to just, I don't know. I might want to make him a prize for something. What do you guys think? I might want to make him a prize.
You could let them win that.
Nora said I maybe should let you guys win this. This bat guy? I like this bat guy.
Yeah.
The bat guy, he's real cute. He's so cute. Mildred, congrats, Sandy. When does Dreamers Academy start? So it's going to start near the beginning of March. Hopefully before I go to Calgary, because that's I just would like to have it done by the time I actually leave for Calgary. So it'll be done like the very beginning of March. So Monica, when will you be releasing the sign up for the Academy? As soon as it's open. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure that it's open with 4 courses already in it, because I don't want people to get it and then have it not have anything in it, because that is so stupid. So I am going to have 4 courses already loaded up in there, so you have something to work on whenever you get it. So there's that. Let's see. Crystal, Bat Signal Bear, yay! Elise, Bat Bear. Michelle, will Calgary be videotaped? I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. You should ask Carly Woodhouse about that. Or, do you know? Nicole? Nicole might know if she's still on here. Bat Signal Bear should be the mascot for convention pics. Yes. Oh, there's some convention stuff that we were talking about too, which I will talk about later, which I love. Rachel had a really good idea, and I want to share it. Sarah said, if you give it away, you need another one to stay in your family. So, okay, Mike, we need to find a Build-A-Bear tomorrow. We'll build another Bat Bear. This one will be ours. He's ours. We'll build another Bat Bear. Maybe another couple of Bat Bears. Maybe we'll have a family of Bat Bears.
What's the mall to go to in Austin?
What's the mall to go to in Austin, you guys?
What's a good one?
What's
the
like
best one?
the best mall to go to that has a Build-A-Bear?
What's it called?
What's it called? Isn't he cute? Look at his feet. Look at his feet, you guys. And do you notice that his like fur has little bats on it? Isn't that cute? Let me see. Bat Signal Bear should be the mascot. Yes, Mildred, I am so in. Crystal, would it be wise to complete Go for Gold, Bring on the Builders in 2030 prior to doing the Dreamers? You'll be able to do the Dreamers alongside anything, because the Dreamers is like life. It's going to be like you're building a brand, and building a brand is life. So it takes a bit to do that. You can do it along with anything. Dreamers Academy, you can do along with anything. Let's see, Sarah, were your Texas talks taped for us? They weren't taped at all. Mary, hi, getting in here late. Oh, no sweat, Mary. Nicole, Carly is still trying to make that happen, but no promises. Telus Convention Center is not the easiest to work with. Okay. Michelle, thank you, Nicole. Nicole, anytime. So events that I'll be doing more often as I'm traveling around and doing more events. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We love traveling. I don't know if you've noticed that about us yet, but we love traveling. Also, I adore seeing you guys, and I adore being in the same room as you guys and sharing space and watching the light bulbs go off in real life. And so as we're traveling around and we do our events, we'll be working to have somebody live stream our events that we're doing in different places. We've got friends that can do that, that'll just travel with us. And so that stuff will be, who wants me to come to their town? And what town is that? If you have, I'm probably going to do a thread. Let me do a thread. I'll do a thread in Gold Getters about asking where tour dates should be, what towns you guys want me to come to, and if we have enough people that make it necessary to come to those towns. Because obviously I need to have enough people there that make it make sense. If I'm showing up somewhere, I want to I want to come correct. I want to be able to fill something, right? If I can have 100 people at a place, that's awesome, right? I would love to affect 100 people at the same time doing one event, right? So if I can do that, then let me know where your city is, and that you would help me get 100 people there. If that's the case, then let's talk, and we can add that to the tour list. Okay, that's what we'll be doing there. Let me see. If you need a travel buddy, I'm there. Haha. Michelle, will you do any events in Iowa? I just did do an event in Iowa for rally. It was a post rally party. I'm sure I'll do more. I'm sure. Gulfport, Mississippi. Cass said Gulfport, Mississippi. Lufkin, Texas. Mildred said. Monica, me please, Oklahoma City. If you guys can promise me 100 people that can show up, let's seriously talk, okay? If we can't, then that's okay, but maybe just talk to Crossline people and say, like, do you think we can get 100 people there? If you think that you can, then like making tickets, I don't know, $25 and being able to do that, that would allow me to pay for the trip to be able to get there. That's it. So like, that's just travel costs, guys. Monica, oh, we already read that. Crystal, I do Savannah, Macon, or August. Yeah, or Augusta, not August. Sue, me, my town. I am close enough. Awesome. Lori, oh my gosh, yes, come our way. Northern New York. Ooh. Sarah, Chicago and or Milwaukee. Chicago would be awesome. Monica, I would drive to Dallas. Okay, awesome. So Dallas may be a good one. Okay, you guys. Well, I am going to pop out of here. It is now snuggle time. So I will pop out of here. Make sure that you message me to let me know your address. I'm remembering last name. Why can I not remember your first name? That is so dumb. Sandy. I'm like, Brunner. Sandy. I was going to call you Sue, and I was like, that doesn't feel right. So message me your address so I can get this to you, and you guys have an awesome night. All right? Bye-bye.